Now, unless you've been living under a rock, then you already know that Deshaun Watson has decided to sign with the Cleveland Browns after initially telling them, yeah, I'm good, I'm gonna play somewhere else. It sounds like Cleveland definitely upped their offer, as Watson is signing a 5-year, $230 fully guaranteed $1 million deal, which will make him the highest paid quarterback in NFL history when it comes to fully guaranteed. Now, I'm not a judge, I'm not an expert in that field. All I'm saying is it's gonna get hot in the kitchen if Watson is suspended, which a lot of people think he will be. I think that's why, to me, this just feels like a dirty deal. Yes, I understand Watson's abilities and what he could potentially be. However, now he's the highest paid guy who hasn't won anything in the NFL. Granted, I know he was with the Texans, but still. You know, he's still facing those 22 civil suits, and the Browns are obviously confident that they've done enough research into everything that's going on. The whole thing just seems sketchy in my opinion. Obviously, he didn't play last year, but let's go ahead and look at his 2020 stats. Throwing for just under 5,000 yards on a season, 33 passing touchdowns and 7 interceptions, a 112.4 passer rating, 444 rushing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. I would have to say that is a pretty damn good year. And even when you compare it to his totals, like in his whole career, the guy's thrown for 104 passing touchdowns and only 36 interceptions. Like, there's no question that this guy can be one of the elites. But if you're a Browns fan, and I understand that Baker Mayfield, he's not, you know, Jesus, okay? I get that. But to out of the blue think that Baker can't win you more games than what he already has is kind of ridiculous. For my whole life, the Browns have always been the laughingstock of the NFL. Facing yet an 0-16 season, Baker came in and completely changed the culture of the Browns. I mean, so much so that they even won a playoff game. Literally everybody knew that he was hurt last year, so that's why like this kind of does surprise me a little bit. But regardless, you know, when Deshaun Watson's able to play, and if the Cleveland Browns do not win games, you're paying a guy this much money and went through all this drama. It feels like every year they need to be in the AFC Championship contention or it's a bust, and it's gonna get real hot in the kitchen in Cleveland. You know, with me living in Ohio, I have a lot of friends who are Browns fans, and yeah, they are not too thrilled about the move. They thought that Baker deserved another year, maybe another couple of years, just to see how far he could take them. You know, as someone who watches college football as much as me, and with me being a Colts fan, I basically followed Deshaun Watson throughout his whole career in college and in the NFL, and there is no doubt he can most certainly be one of the best quarterbacks in the AFC, if not the league, once he gets over this legal shit. And hey, let me just say, whoever's on the right side of this, I hope they win. That's all I'm gonna say. If Deshaun's guilty, I hope he gets his. Whatever happens, I hope whoever was right wins. And not even talking about the money that he received, Cleveland also is giving up 3 first-round picks, and I believe it's 2 second-round picks. Now, to me, there's just no way that I would be a fan of that. Not even talking about like the money and the cap and everything, but like, I know how painful it was for the Colts giving up a first rounder for Carson Wentz, and maybe that's why it's because he's you know, ass, but I can't even imagine 3 first round picks though. Like, this dude better perform. I don't know. What do you guys think about this whole Deshaun Watson deal? Obviously, the Browns went all out in getting him. It's going to get real interesting. Anyways, hope you guys liked the commentary. If you did, make sure to hit that sub button for me, and I'll catch you guys later.